Hey guys, Future Gohan SSJ2 here, along with
Who am I? That is the question.
NeoGameSpark. Um,
Yeah, hello.
yeah, but we have some very interesting bit of news for you all today.
That we do, Jamie. It's a Monday afternoon. It's rainy as shit over here on the East Coast, and this bit of news does not make it any. It does not lighten up the day. The sun is not going to come out today, and this news it's like the clouds that it's. Uh,
It's pretty awful to say the least. Um,
this is depressing stuff right
would you
here.
like to break the news to everyone, or should I?
I think considering you just did a rant on this network not even a day ago, I think I should be the one to break it to
Go
people.
right ahead.
For all of those fans out there of the few good shows airing on Cartoon Network, you might. It pains me to say this, but Young Justice and Green Lantern, the animated series, have kicked the bucket.
Yes, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, they have been canceled. As according to the Cartoon Network at Upfront, they did not include Young Justice or Green Lantern in their list of shows for 2013, and they list everything that is being renewed, and they were not listed. And on Twitter, um, how do you pronounce his name, Chris?
Giancarlo Volpe, I believe.
Yes, the creator of Green Lantern, the animated series, posted on Twitter himself saying that, yes, Green Lantern and Young Justice were indeed canceled. So, all of you Young Justice and Green Lantern fans, all of you who believed that this was the last best good thing about Cartoon Network, flush it all down the toilet, ladies and gentlemen.
There was a part of me when this information broke. For a while, I was just expecting it to be another hiatus for the series because any fan of Young Justice knows how frequent this show goes on hiatus for some reason whatsoever. So I was just saying, okay, it just came back from an awkward as heck hiatus that lasted pretty much the majority of the fall season. And to be back, and a couple weeks later, they announced that it's not going to be renewed for a season three. I'm just dumbfounded right now. I really
And
am.
the shocking bit of information is that this coming April premieres Teen Titans Go, and this summer premieres Beware the Batman, both on DC Nation. I wonder what's getting replaced.
Yeah, that's pretty much the case. It comes down to the point when you actually look at this. People say, "Oh, it's just speculation. It's not legit." But when you consider the fact that DC Nation is a 60-minute block, 60 minutes equates to two shows. Yeah, Teen Titans and Beware the Batman are gonna take the place of the other two, which brings up another issue altogether. Why is DC Nation only an
It should
hour?
definitely be longer. It needs to be longer. You can't have an action block only be an hour.
And this is the funny thing that I do not understand with the way Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers, all of them together, combined, separated, they operate. It's you have Disney running rampant with all this Marvel stuff, superheroes, the Avengers, all that good stuff, and they have a specific block for their shows on Disney XD. So Warner Brothers again is behind the times. Instead of expanding their block, which they have some of the most popular franchises in comic book history, instead of expanding that block on a channel that's available to the majority of the audience, they squander that potential and say, "Oh, here, we're gonna give you this hour block. We're gonna just give you the shows that we want you." I'm just like, what the fuck is
I,
ah?
I just really do not understand their mentality, not one bit. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
This could have been like the next version of Toonami, but strictly superhero shows. I'm like, what? You could have had Beware the Batman. You could have had Teen Titans Go. Young Justice, Green Lantern the animated series, maybe put on some other new shows, maybe put on classic rerun hour of Batman the animated series, or whatever DC show, Static Shock. I don't care.
Something. And I mean, for God's sakes, even Boomerang, as sad as it is, even Boomerang has their action block on for 3 hours.
Oh my god. This is seriously just
It,
depressing.
it, it just is. I really. Ugh. Would you like to go on to
I
our next bit of news?
Yes, to sum it up, people. For those who have like a shred of hope that Cartoon Network's going to get better, you see that they're putting on quality shows. You get hyped. Just take this as a word of warning. No, 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 no. But since I introduced the first portion, I can't think right now. I think you of all people, you have more of a right to speak on this than I do.
Yes. This is some very, very enlightening news for all of you hardcore Cartoon Network fans. Do you recall a couple of videos ago from me? I talked about a little reboot that's currently being done by either Genndy Tartakovsky or the creator of Fairly Odd Parents. His name escapes me at the moment. Yes, the
Butch Hartman.
yes,
Butch
Butch
Hartman. There you
Hartman.
go.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Yes, the Powerpuff Girls reboot, which actually apparently isn't actually a reboot. It is actually the Powerpuff Girls special. It's supposedly going to be just a regular redesigned. It doesn't say anything about it being a reboot. It doesn't even say reimagined, but it doesn't really say anything about it being a reboot. But it is going to be all CG, much like the Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens movie. It's going to be coming in 2013. It's going to be featuring a brand new music video, which I think that's pretty cool because I've always loved all the previous Powerpuff Girls music videos. Um, and it's going to um, be animated by a powerhouse creative team, and it's going to be directed by Dave Smith.
That's one silver lining of the day. I'm glad to see that Pop Girls is making a comeback of some sorts. The question is, are they going to get the original cast back?
I really hope so. Especially if they're not teens or anything, there shouldn't really be a problem.
Oh God.
However, in Punch Time Explosion, for example, uh, the Tara Strong had to actually voice both actually all three, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. For some reason, they couldn't get Blossom or Buttercup's voice actresses to come in. So there could be something going on with that, and that might be the case for this. But as of right now, it's unclear.
Wow. Okay, I'm looking up right now. Apparently, for some strange reason, from the two versions, because when Punch Time Explosion came out, I think they released the handheld version first, right?
Yes, I do believe so.
I remember looking at it. For some strange reason, the cast in the handheld version was different than the XL version.
Oh,
Like Grey
oh, oh,
DeLiesel, she played Blossom in the 3DS version, yet in the XL version, Kathy Cavadini played Blossom.
yeah. A lot of the voice actors couldn't come back for the 3DS version, but a lot of them did come in for the console port, which is
Yeah, Blossom was played by the original
oh,
Blossom.
was she really? Huh.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
that's good then.
Huh,
Well then, yeah,
that's
then
pretty
there
cool.
really shouldn't be a problem now.
I sure hope not. I mean, considering the fact that most of these actresses are still relevant to the industry, I mean, to not get Tara Strong back to play, I'm just wondering to myself, I'm like, really, really.
Yeah,
But yeah, Tara Strong, she played Bubbles, Buttercup, Dexter, Chowder, Cheese, and Gwen Tennyson in the 3DS version of
she is
Punch Time.
such a talented voice actress. It is crazy.
Yeah, but dang, that's a bit too many voices going from Bubbles to Buttercup. It's like wow. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. I'm not going to say I'm not going to go off the. I'm just not going to be like, whoa, oh my god, this is going to be freaking amazing. Since But then at the same time, I want to get excited for it because it's been a really long time since we've seen anything Powerpuff Girls. What was the last Powerpuff Girls thing we actually got to get excited for? I think the season
It
sets.
was well, yeah, the complete anniversary set, but in terms of something new, it was probably the Powerpuff Girls special that they made in I think 2007. So this is actually a very nice surprise. 6 years later.
You know what else came out like 6 years ago?
Oh God, what?
Powerpuff Girls Z.
Oh, we'll just not talk about that right now.
That's all I gotta say. His reaction is all you need to know about that series. It's just a Powerpuff Girls Z.
No, no.
No.
Topic for another video.
Yeah, buddy. I got a lot to say on that. But yeah, we got some good, some bad, some depressing. In other news, the Star Wars 3D releases have been canceled, so
Yeah,
woohoo!
that's good. That's good. We don't need to see CGI Yoda in 3D.
Oh god. Give me Puppet Yoda, that's what I want.
Yes, I'm grateful for my original VHS tape versions.
I'm grateful for my practical effects.
Yes, thank.
And no more Jar Jar Binks. That's one.
And best of all, no more George Lucas.
Oh yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Now we have J.J.
Yes,
Abrams.
indeed, Mr. J.J. Abrams, the person who
This
Genndy Tartakovsky originally went to for the Samurai Jack film,
oh god.
but turned him
But
down.
we're getting
We
too much into
we are getting
Star Wars,
way
right?
off track,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Yeah, people, that's pretty much it in regards to what we wanted to talk about today. Anything else you have to say, Jamie? You want to talk about any future Go on Eats
Oh
episodes?
no,
Yeah.
no, I'm fine.
No, no.
All right, well, guys, this is Future Gohan SSJ2, and this is.
You know my name. I love that song. Go look it up.
All right, guys, we'll catch you guys later.
Peace.